Mike is a YouTuber who runs Fearless and Far, a YouTube channel that takes viewers to unusual and sometimes dangerous locations. But one of his trips to Turkey turned into something far scarier than your average travel video. Mike decided to visit an ancient castle that historians believe goes back to the Bronze Age. No one knows much about its past, but folks in the area say something evil dwells within its walls. Many locals just call it Satan's Castle.
We found the secret entrance to Satan's Castle. But look, the sun's almost down over the mountain. It's only like 3:30 here. I've got to find a place to camp before the sun drops because it's gonna get cold. And I need to catch my breath. I'm gonna explore quickly, find a campsite, and you guys are gonna learn a bit more about this place. It's mysterious, to say the very least. Let's go look.
While walking through the crumbling structure, Mike checked out weathered stone walkways, gazed through odd openings in the walls, and discovered snapped wires by what seemed to be an old lighting setup. Those broken wires would later turn out to be a key part of his frightening night ahead. The castle stood in the middle of nowhere, and by the time Mike found a place to set up for the night, darkness was closing in. After pitching his tent and getting a small fire going, he noticed something odd.
I don't have my head torch. My head torch is one of the most important things I put in my backpack. It's always there. Always, and it's not there today. I remember putting it in, maybe back at the beginning of the castle when I put my bag down. Ah, man. In the future there was head torches. In the past, there were real torches. All right, guys. Let's put that fire on a stick and go find my head torch.
The road to the castle had streetlights working fine, but the castle itself sat in complete darkness. That fact alone was pretty creepy. Then he discovered he was missing something crucial: his headlamp. He made an old-fashioned torch by lighting the end of a stick and started hunting for his lamp in the pitch-black ruins. That's when things got really scary.
A gunshot. I didn't hear it, and I continued around the side of the castle in view of the path. Two more gunshots. They zip overhead.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me.
I have two choices. Stay in the castle and hold my ground, hoping this is just some simple misunderstanding, that they think I'm some mischievous kid.
They're coming closer. I don't know what to do.
Or grab my things and run. Maybe they're drunk, crazy locals. Or maybe worse.
A gunshot rang out. Mike didn't catch it at first and kept moving around the side of the castle within view of the path. Two more shots followed. The bullets whistled right over his head. More shots echoed in the distance, then came again and again, getting nearer. Mike suddenly understood someone was firing in his direction, or maybe directly at him. He faced a tough choice: hide among the ruins and hope it was all just a misunderstanding, or grab whatever he could carry and make a run for it.
What would you choose? What would you do? I ran.
I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
He chose to flee. Leaving most of his gear behind, he stumbled through the darkness and spotted flashlight beams not far away. Whoever these people were, they clearly wanted him gone. Mike texted a friend from the area who told him police were already searching nearby for someone they thought might be a treasure hunter or possibly even a terrorist. Here's the kicker: they believed Mike was that terrorist.
Hello. Merhaba.
Mike, yeah. Where are you from?
from Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
Yok, sorun yok. No problem.
No problems.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No?
No.
No, okay, okay.
So then, we make an audio note.
So you thought I was a you thought I was a thief?
Yeah.
The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 bullets. And then you? 3. So 5. 5 from a pistol and 3 from a AK-47 or something similar.
Fuck you children.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck? And then I ran so fast in the dark with no light up a cliff. I could have freaking died.
The military police ordered him back to his campsite. When he returned, they surrounded him with rifles drawn, questioning him intensively. As the situation settled down, they realized Mike was just a Canadian tourist with a camera who had the wild idea to spend the night in a supposedly haunted castle. To his surprise, they weren't mean about it. They even took him to a hotel nearby for the night and shared some drinks with him. The following day, Mike put all the pieces together. He found out that those cut wires he'd spotted earlier were crucial to understanding what happened. The locals who saw him arrive had called the police about a strange treasure hunter. They'd watched an unfamiliar car park and a guy step out with odd-looking equipment. When the authorities showed up, they noticed all the castle lights were out. Usually, those lights stayed on specifically to keep treasure hunters away. A well-lit castle meant treasure seekers wouldn't come and damage the site. So when the police arrived, heard about a suspicious person, checked Mike's rental car plates, and found a damaged control panel by the entrance, they jumped to conclusions. They figured a treasure hunter had shown up, cut all the power, and was busy tearing the place apart. With the castle sitting in darkness, lights that normally kept real treasure hunters at bay, the police feared the worst. The whole thing boiled down to unfortunate timing and a chain of coincidences. But Mike couldn't stop thinking, what if it hadn't been the police? What if real treasure hunters had turned up that night instead? Luckily, he made it through the ordeal with an incredible story to share and without any bullet wounds. Back in 2019, 5 property flippers entered an abandoned house in the Angora area of southwest Philadelphia. Everything seemed normal at first as they checked out the rundown building, but things took a scary turn when one of the guys was just about to head upstairs and spotted something truly terrifying.
Yo,
Look at this booby trap right here.
look.
Look, wire,
Look.
right, that goes up
Look at the nail
to a
over
knife
there.
system.
Oh my god.
Dude, that'll
Look what is
fucking
in
kill
there.
somebody,
Look
bro.
what is there, the knife. Right
see
there,
this
right
shit?
there. You see the wire?
You don't see the knife up there?
Right here, you see this wire going over here?
Yeah, that's fucking scary.
It's going right to your heart.
It's on a fucking crutch with a knife.
How'd you catch that?
I'm a bad motherfucker, that's
See
how.
that. Yo, touch it. Let's see. Yo, cut it. You see that?
Look, come here, Scott.
So that's Scott. Come
Scott,
here.
look at here. See the string?
Oh, no, don't fucking move. That's a booby trap. See the
Scott,
broken
see the
glass?
string?
See, they put some the broken glass over here. You know, so when
see the string?
Who's videotaping it?
I am.
You ready?
Hold on.
See the string?
With this,
Yeah.
with this.
Now look up. Come over here. Let Scott see. Bring it in.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Let him see. That's for real.
That's fucking.
I
This
looked, I was like, why
is
is this glass right here?
this is homicide.
It's
Stand
homicide.
up here. Come here.
I see it, yep.
No, you don't see. Go to the other side.
No, I see it.
Yo,
I
look
see
at
it.
this wall. Look
It's
at
on
the
a fucking
knife.
crutch, dude.
See the knife?
From what you can hear the investors saying, they found what looks like a homemade trap rigged to the staircase. If any of them had kept walking up those stairs, their routine property inspection could have ended in disaster. They spent a few minutes looking at the trap before deciding to trigger it to find out exactly what would have happened if the investor had kept climbing those stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, you ready? Who's videotaping? Amir, you videotaping this shit?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm getting far away from this thing.
Alright, Amir, you got it?
Yeah.
You sending this
I think you
motherfucker
should
to
do it
jail?
where you trip it. Stop at the
Yeah.
bottom of the step.
You think?
Yeah.
What is it?
At the step.
Oh!
Shit!
Shit.
Shit, look at that fucking thing.
Yo, that would
Look
fucking
at
straight
that.
up killed you right in your fucking head, dude.
What's this house? This house ain't fucking up.
Look at that.
That is insane.
Yo, coming right to
Yo,
your
that
head.
thing's got bodies
Look at
on
this.
it.
Look at this.
Yo, that's right in your fucking
No,
head,
no,
bro.
no. Hold on. You need to stop more. You need to step off.
Yo, that would've got you right in your fucking neck.
Oh my God, right in his head.
Yo, you gotta
My
send
head.
this
Because,
video.
yo, by the time you're gonna be there, it's right by
You
your
gotta
head.
watch walking up there, man. Yo, rip that down. Ooh.
Yeah, how do you know he's not booby trapped again?
Right.
Yo, that's fucking scary, man.
The scariest part? The knife swings down exactly at neck height the moment the wire gets tripped. It's creepy to think about the kind of person who would set up a deadly trap in a house, knowing full well that someone walking up those stairs might not survive the experience. Despite being cobbled together with an old rusty knife, duct tape, some wire, and a crutch, the trap was designed to bring that blade down at neck level with enough force to cause serious harm. Whoever made it wasn't just trying to scare people away. During a later NBC interview, the investor who caught everything on camera said he's found plenty of weird stuff in the fixer-uppers he works on, but this was different. Though he's come across abandoned pets, squatters, and even drug dens complete with scales and baggies, he'd never come so close to losing his life, especially not because of a booby-trapped house. Weirdly enough, even after this scary discovery, the investors decided to keep checking out the rest of the house, eventually buying and renovating it. Luckily, they didn't find any more deadly surprises along the way. Gary and Amika are a Scottish dad and daughter team who film their van adventures across Europe. While most of their videos show fun family moments, one upload from March 2023 captured something truly chilling during their visit to Tinsmere Forest in northern Scotland. The pair were out for a jog through the woods when Amika suddenly picked up on some weird voices nearby. They stopped in their tracks and decided to check out where the sounds were coming from. What they stumbled upon next left them stunned.
We just heard some voices and Amika was like, "What's that noise?" Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So we just stopped and had a look in these woods. Look at how scary that is. Put the torch on. Whoa.
Look at that one. That one's got red and black hair.
That is weird, isn't it? Look at them, they're everywhere.
Eek.
Here's even one on the ladders.
Oh, there's someone lying on the ground. Without
Falling
any
over. Look at the one on the ladders going up the tree.
Where? Oh, yeah. That's
What about the washing line over there to the left? Yeah, there. Keep it there. That is weird, isn't it?
There's one over there that isn't actually a person. There's a doggy there. I don't know.
Owl in the tree. And there's a whole house there.
A whole house full of those.
Yeah.
When Gary pointed his flashlight into the darkness between the trees, they spotted dozens of life-sized mannequins scattered throughout the forest. These weren't just ordinary store dummies. Some were perched on ladders as if climbing the trees. Others were sprawled across the ground like they'd taken a nasty fall. A few hung from what looked like a clothesline strung between branches. As they ventured deeper, the scene got even more bizarre.
Let's have a look at the house. Come on.
Yeah. I love
Shine it.
these.
Shine it at the caravan.
Whoa. It's all about ladies, that one is.
It's an old house, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a car.
All with them in.
Oh, then stop there. Yeah. What's the sign say?
Which sign?
There.
There.
Stop.
The
The second best exotic COVID hotel. And there's the old car as well. So that is probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen in some woods. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
There's still a bit more, look. Keep going down. I saw it. You see it? Go back again. What was it?
They came across a small cabin hidden among the trees. Outside this woodland shack hung disturbing paintings, with more mannequins positioned all around. Nearby sat an old, weathered caravan, also packed with these unsettling figures. A weathered sign identified this nightmarish spot as the second best exotic hotel. Gary mentioned he'd never seen anything so strange in any forest before, and considering their extensive travels, that's saying something. The oddities didn't stop there.
There's another caravan there. Shine on that caravan.
Oh. What are all those things in the trees?
Yeah, like pumpkins, aren't they? It's a huge place, isn't it?
Look, God.
They've turned that one into a dinosaur, look. It's like a dragon. With sunglasses on.
They're not sunglasses, they're real glasses.
Are they?
What even is this place?
I don't know, it's weird, isn't it?
Scattered throughout the display were pumpkins hanging from tree branches, and one mannequin that had been transformed into a dragon-like creature complete with actual glasses. The sheer size of this eerie installation shocked them both, covering a surprisingly large section of the woods. As darkness began to settle, they decided it was time to head back. That's when headlights appeared in the distance.
Not got a clue. Cool though. Found it quite cool to look at. Right, this is where we paid to get in down here. Here, take this.
They're chasing each other. Yeah, swap.
Swap. Like I said, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Right then,
Yeah, it really
let's get out of here.
was
I
weird.
think that car is coming down here.
A car was slowly approaching from the other side of the path. Gary immediately tensed up, clearly worried about who might be driving toward this remote location. They quickly changed direction, making sure to avoid crossing paths with the vehicle as they hustled back to the safety of their van. After digging into this strange discovery, I found several other YouTube channels that have documented the same creepy sight. The best information available suggests these mannequins and artwork first appeared around 2021, but the identity of whoever created this disturbing display remains unknown. One thing's clear, though. Whoever put this together invested serious time and effort to make it as spine-chilling as possible. At the time this video was published, no new information has surfaced about the true purpose of this forest nightmare. In this video, YouTuber Zach tackled what looked like a normal urban exploration, heading into a storm-drained tunnel under Colorado Springs.
Oh my, that water is so fucking cold. How many have found a different way to get back? There it is. Jeez, dude, I really don't want to go down here again. Okay, so I need to set up my gear. I'm just gonna cut for a second and then we'll get back to it.
But his casual adventure quickly turned into something way darker than he ever expected. Deep within the tunnel system near Fountain Creek, Zach heard something that made his blood run cold.
Okay. Hello? Anyone here? This is the spot where it closes off a little bit. I'm really not looking forward to this. I don't know what that was. I need to take a breather. What the fuck?
Zach described the noise as sounding like a scream, but not human. It was more animal-like, resembling a mountain lion's cry, but with an unnatural distortion to it.
Nope. I'm dipping out. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is. Oh fuck.
Terrified by the unexpected screams, Zach quickly decides to get out of the storm drain as fast as possible. Many people watching his video later debated what exactly made those sounds, with some suggesting they were the wails of a mountain lion. Others noticed the wet marks visible when Zach's flashlight beam swept across the dark tunnel. Marks that looked strangely like human footprints, hinting that someone or something else was down there with him. Whatever made those sounds, Zach definitely made the smart choice by running away that day. There's no telling what he might have come face to face with if he had stayed. Franco has seen his fair share of weird stuff. His YouTube channel features trips to graveyards and rundown buildings. But on this night, he'd experienced something that would shake him to his core. Frank chose to sneak into a cemetery, in the dead of night, by himself, and breaking the law.
So I've made it back into another creepy, huge cemetery. But the problem is that I had to sneak in here illegally. So I have to be very careful, because if I get in trouble, I could get arrested, beat up, kicked out, and there goes the rest of the video. So I have a lot at stake being towards the front. My objective is to get away from those lights back there, and move kind of further towards the back, where I just finished hearing what sounded like a Llorona. But I just made sure the coast is clear. I already kind of scavenged this place a little bit, kind of, and there sounds to be noises coming from the far back. But that being said, wish me luck, and let's get into the video.
Rain poured down hard, making every footstep feel tense. Armed with just his flashlight and night vision camera, he wandered through the rows of graves. He hadn't gone far when he picked up something. A noise.
Alright, so right now I have to get cover under this because it's starting to rain. I knew it. As soon as I saw the cloud coverage getting lower and lower, the thing is that I have until a certain time, which is like 3 or 4 in the morning, before it's like a massive rainfall. But apparently the energy levels are a lot higher for paranormal activity when there's water around, hence the rain. But it doesn't work well with electronics. Let's see how this works. So I've made it to the statue for the earthquake that took place in Chile, and they buried thousands and thousands of people's bodies that they didn't know who they were right underneath the statue. It is starting to rain very, very bad, but I put on my poncho, my waterproof poncho. I just heard something right back there. I heard a scream. That was a lot louder than what I heard on the live. I low-key want to take this off so I could hear better. But it did sound like it came from back here. That was creepy. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my IR so I can see a lot further back. Hopefully with ambient light. Is there anybody here that wants to talk to me? Llorona? I can still technically hear something. Hola! There's a light way back there. Alright, making my way towards the direction of where I heard the sound.
a piercing scream cutting through the night. He shouted out, hoping for a response. Nothing came back, but that sound stuck in his head, so he tracked it.
So every now and then as I'm walking through here, I hear like a slight sound of a moan. Now, not too long ago, I did do a live further back there, and I definitely heard somebody weeping. Maybe it followed me up here. So right now I've made it to what appears to be some huge mausoleums that I did not see before. But if you listen, you can hear things crashing and fumbling around. These are the mausoleums I was telling you guys about. Oh. I just heard something back here. That was behind me. Literally behind me.
As he pushed further into the cemetery, Frank claims to hear strange noises like crashing in the mausoleums and wailing in the distance. Although clearly unnerved, he continues to push forward. That's when he sees it.
There's a wall there. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to my regular camera. Hold right there. What the fuck is that down there? I don't see anything, but the the night vision is. It disappears with the IR, okay. What the hell is that? There's something black. Oh, this camera's getting wet, and I hope it doesn't mess up. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make my way a little bit closer to it. There is something out there in the distance. This is how dark it is where I'm at right now. That's where I came from, was this area. See if it looks like it's moving. Look at that. What is that? Was that a person? Or was that something else? Alright, I'm gonna go that way. I wanted to look at the mausoleums, but I just see something black. Just go to the left.
A tall, dark shape, just standing there at the path's end. He could only see it with his night vision gear. Looking with his naked eye, there was absolutely nothing there. Frank inched closer, trying to figure out what he was seeing, but right before he could get a clear look, it slowly backed away. What on earth had he just seen? Frank would normally check out who that was, but since he wasn't supposed to be in the cemetery in the first place, getting spotted by security was the last thing he needed right now. If they hadn't seen him yet, following that person would definitely blow his cover. So he decides to go the opposite direction.
Just started recording. And I could already hear something. I heard it a second ago. It's definitely coming from this area. Oh. Listen. I hear the crying. Sounds like a human. Turn on my IR. There's something over here crying and I can't see with that light.
Soon after, crying sounds started bouncing off the tombstones around him. The noise seemed close by, and instead of running away like most people would, Frank headed straight for it.
I remember this. This only looks like it's locked from the last time. Oh, fuck. I just got a loud bang. This is freaking sketchy. Thing is that I don't like being in tight corners. And this whole area is tight. Is there somebody crying?
As he got near one of the stone burial chambers, there was suddenly a loud bang. He spun around, startled, his heart racing. The crying sounds got even louder. Frank was jumpy now, but he kept going. Then things got really freaky.
There is something dangerous about this area. It's like one of the roofs are about to fall over and collapse on me. And this is the chapel area here, but this door is also locked. I can't make my way in there. I can't go that way because further up there there's a camera. And that'll get me in trouble. What is that? What the? Hola? Shit, the noises are creeping me out. Hola? There's somebody inside the room. Hola? Something literally just stuck out through here. What is that noise? I literally just heard a weird noise on the outside. Hola? What? Something just shut the door.
As he approached another burial chamber, he caught someone peeking around the corner, just a dark outline, barely visible in the gloom. Then more loud sounds erupted around him. A chain clattered behind his back. The gate to the burial chamber had slammed shut. Frank realized he wasn't by himself anymore. Whatever was there clearly didn't want his company, and Frank wasn't about to stick around to find out what it had in mind. He bolted out of the graveyard, away from the downpour and whatever had been messing with him. Was this something supernatural, or something even more sinister?